excitement is really high, the spirit is high, as it has been throughout the whole tournament. We are buzzing with excitement, and yeah, the celebrations are going to continue for many more days.
Yeah, how much have you waited for this? How much? What was the feeling like? Especially coming to the tournament and having waited for so long to get to this point.
Yeah, I've been, with the national team for 17, 18 years. This is my 8th edition of this tournament, and my first gold medal. So it's been a long time coming. Never gave up on my dream. It's been one of my dreams. And for me, it was now or never moment. So I'm really glad that I've achieved this exceptional dream of mine, and very, very happy about it.
The World Cup is next for the team as African champions. How do you want to take the competition at the World Cup?
No, look, I mean, we are proud African champions, so we have to go and represent Africa well in Australia. And yeah, the preparations will go well, and hopefully we get through past the group stages, because that is what is expected of African champions.
Yeah, one will be excited to see how much you could really help the team on the pitch. But again, how much was the impact, especially being on the bench, pushing the girls to
Yeah, I
really
mean, I
do?
knew from the start that I wasn't going to get much game time, but I had to change my role a little bit. Not leading on the field, but leading off the field and encouraging my teammates, players that played this tournament for the first time, giving them the expectations of what to expect in such a major competition. And I just tried to motivate and support wherever I could with my experience throughout at a training pitch, or even sitting on the bench and encouraging everyone in the dressing room, trying to uplift everyone. So I feel I've contributed a lot, and I'm very proud of where we've come.
And even as a licensed coach, definitely your talk from the bench too will always come handy.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. I mean, I was nervous on the bench yesterday. 9 minutes was probably the longest moment of my career. But yeah, I went into the dressing room at halftime and just, gave some instructions to some players. And I mean, the nerves were still there at halftime, and just try to calm everyone down, remind them of their quality, what they could give to us. And yeah, they came out second half and done an exceptional job.
All right, and for you, I don't know, everyone will have had the feeling like, oh, well, you're here, you've seen it all, you've also possibly achieved one of your biggest dreams. Should we say this is your last?
Yes, this is definitely my last AFCON tournament. I have to give the youngsters opportunity to come through the ranks, and hopefully I will be able to contribute in the future as a coach, assistant coach for the national team. That is something that I'm working towards, but I will continue to support this team. Hopefully make the squad for the Women's World Cup before I leave.
Yeah, definitely you've been a massive legend for South African football, not just both men and women. But for you personally, I don't know, how much do you see going forward with South African football, and what will you say had been a major reason for this success achieved yesterday?
African football is on the rise. Women's football is on the rise. We saw the spectators that came out to support women's football. That was an amazing moment. The Moroccans coming out, 50,000, spectators at the stadium, and that is what we want to see in women's football. So it's growing not only in South Africa but Africa as a whole. And the big game changer has been the major competitions that CAF has put through to us, such as the African Champions League that we now have, top leagues in our country that's now been established. So this plays a huge part in us succeeding. So we have to thank our sponsors, Sasso, we have to thank Hollywood Bets, we have to thank SOFA as our association for believing in women's football. So yeah, we're just on the rise, and we can continue to climb.
All right, what should we expect from South Africa, having done this, having achieved these feats, one in many? What should we expect next from South Africa? Going to the World Cup and also in future competitions, especially the World
No,
Cup.
I think we have opened the doors to so many young female footballers in our country. We have the backing of our country now, being crowned African champions. So that just shows that women's football is on the rise in our country, on the continent, and hopefully we have more financial backing, the sponsors coming on board, to continue to elevate this game.
All right, now South Africa has broken the barrier for women's football, winning this title. In terms of sponsorship, how do you hope these also entice and also attract massive financial support to the women's football and also to Banyana Banyana?
I am absolutely so confident that sponsors are going to want to come on board with this national team and, get the financial backing for our league back home, for players to make this a full-time career. You don't have to juggle a full-time job and still have to concentrate and focus on football. And I think that's going to be a game changer to young players coming up. And I have no doubt that we're going to have much more financial backing from sponsors.
All right, on the final notes, Desirelis, I don't know what you have to say about her and how much she's been involved with this things process.
Yeah, I mean, we have to congratulate our coach for winning another accolade. Coach of the year, she's been really good to the team, and I have to thank her for selecting the best players to win this purpose.
Thank you.